Yeah, it's me again. Alright. Great and glorious. Seem to be famous one day. Nick touch back on the camera again one more time. Hi there. How the heck's it going? Okay, got a comment on one of my older videos called How to Use the Ouija Board Successfully. And it says here, "Hey Nick, love your videos, man. You're truly awesome." Thanks. I like that. Carry on. Keep it flowing. I like that. That's good. I have a couple of questions, such as one, do you have to buy a Ouija board from eBay, or can you just make one out of paper and it will still have the same effects? Yeah, make your own. Do it. A cool way of doing it is just to get yourself a clip frame, because they've got like that, because that means you've got a glass surface. So you make up your A4 paper image of your board with all the letters and numbers and yes and no and hello and goodbye or whatever it is you want to put on it. And you put it into the clip frame and you've got a glass surface. So hey presto, it sorts you out. And you can polish that and make it even smoother to allow the thing to, the planchette to move around. Remember, of course, you're using the ideomotor experience, alright, because I personally have not actually seen a ghost move a planchette by itself. Okay, it goes through your fingers. Something outside you, or something which seems to be outside you, affects your brain then affects your fingers then moves the planchette, so which then spells out the apparent message. So it's curious, but we still can't even say whether the spirits actually exist. Okay, so make sure you get that thinking right, because otherwise you'll be terrified that, oh my god, there is a spirit there and it's trying to control you. Well, basically, no, that might not be the case, so don't worry about it. Number 2, are candles truly a vital element to all rituals? No, they're not. But they look pretty and they make the whole atmosphere a bit more spooky. So then in that particular case, it's more fun and spooky. Okay? And you do fun and spooky things to make it more fun and spooky, to make you have your suspension of disbelief, so it becomes more likely you'll be able to get a result. Okay? You're actually more likely to get a result in a place which you think is haunted than a place which you think is not haunted, whether that place is haunted or not. Okay? Because the suspension of disbelief helps somehow. Next, do I have to use a sigil to summon or communicate with a demon? Oh God almighty, we don't know whether any form of spiritual being actually exists or not. We just don't know it. So, to say, do you have to use a sigil? WTF. Just WTF, come on. If you're a person who believes in that particular invented religion, then yes, you would want to follow the traditions of that particular invented religion, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Yeah. But if you're just trying to get a strange experience, why would you need to do that? If I was you, I would actually look into the more chaos magic interpretations of what sigils are and sigillation, because that becomes more practical. And you stop being quite too superstitious about what you're doing. Also start reading more into neuro-linguistic programming and seeing whether there is some kind of like hypnotic connection between the symbols that you personally choose to use and what final results you actually manage to get. Then it says, I plan to use scrying to contact one with your experiences of Black Mirror effective on the first day. The first day. All these things require some kind of practice. The Black Mirror is good because if you do your meditation and chanting beforehand, the reflection that you see may change shape and it may become representative of what you might expect the apparent spirit to look like. And that's as a result of persistence of vision and hallucination brought about by being in meditation, and also the fact you're in a darkened room, which is very meditational anyway, and you've got lots of candles around you, which makes it all rather spooky. Again, you still can't say for sure whether the thing which is looking back at you is actually a spirit, can you? So, try your hardest to be less of a superstitious believer, and try your hardest to be more critical of the experiences you're going to get. Research what the ideomotor effect is first, before you start playing with the Ouija board. Okay, it's Nick Dash back on the camera again one more time. We got yet another comment coming up here, and it says, I know this may sound stupid, but some people say astral projection is evil. I've heard some people say that demons possess you or something whilst you're astral projecting. Now I'm freaking out. Well, they would say that because they want you to follow their religion and to believe what they tell you to believe, because that's essentially their means of controlling people through fear. And that's wrong in its own right, isn't it? Because you should be able to think for yourself. You should be able to make some intelligent decisions for yourself and to do what's basically right, surely. Okay, so as far as being afraid of what someone else says is out there, when basically you haven't been there, is not right, is it? It's wrong. Why do you think someone is trying to terrify you away from experiencing something of an apparently spiritual nature as a result of meditation exercises? Because they want to control what the concept of God is. They want to control what the concept of spirituality is. They want to control everything about you, basically. I mean, just like some of those cheesy paranormal TV shows that you see on TV, okay? They are often written from a fear point of view. And they're written from a fear point of view because they want the audience to be afraid. Because they're written by right-wing conservative groups who want you to convert to their conceptualization of religion rather than think hard and fast about what could possibly be real in the world. So don't listen to them. You know, I mean, there's no such thing as news, really, is there? There's just different types of opinion, and that goes for things of a religious and spiritual and occult nature as well as everything else. So chill out, relax. Someone's been lying to you.